Well, hi everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the Business Creation Challenge. And this is a separate recording of the one that actually went live, just to protect some of the people who actually shared some things publicly during that. And because this recording is going to go out there, I decided to record this again to protect the people who shared some personal things. So welcome to day 3 of the Business Creation Challenge. This one is going to be done a little bit differently. It will be done in some segments. And let me now share the presentation beginning with you. Something really important whenever you are doing your business is from connection to conversion. Why putting people first wins every single time. This is really, really important. This is how I built one of the most viral Facebook pages with 7.5 million views in the last 3 months. It still blows my mind when I say that. And because I worked for 15 years with millionaires and one of them sold his business to what you all now know is Match and Tinder. He sold that for 30 million and then had opened up other businesses in Spain, and I ran the hospitality company, and then I worked with other millionaires. 15 years of my life, I was an entrepreneur in the early days, and then I went to be an entrepreneur. And something really important, all of these businesses succeeded because of a system. And I'm going to show you what things take part in this whole maze. But before I do, I want to show you something very close and very personal to me. These are my late parents. This was my mother and my father, who I love dearly, and something I always remember, and I want you to remember this now. What if I had given up when I felt like an imposter? If I had given up, I would not be here now. You would not be sitting wherever you are, in whatever country you are in. I have beautiful clients from all over the world. And here I am now, helping others get to where I am. Something important here. I like looking at other people's faces. I can't do this now on this one because I'm recording it privately. And I would not be here sharing this today. If you can see what I've got on the screen here, it took me 4 years of my life to hack a system. And now, how lucky you are, I have now got a business academy where I show people what took me 4 years to build one of the most viral Facebook groups. And something as well, I would not be here if it wasn't for my late mother and father. So I would give it up all tomorrow for one more day with them. But I will never carry on without always thanking them. Something important as well. When I created the group, many of you already know I created a retreat, a coaching and wellness retreat at exactly the same time. And it won all the awards in the 1 year. And I did that with no money. No money, no premises. I just executed a system that I knew. And when I went online, even though I had learned all the sales processes, things that had went on in my life and businesses years previous, I still wanted to know a little bit more. And I went and paid a lot of money and joined some masterminds here, some groups there, and everybody was keeping me busy with do your website, prepare for a challenge, do this webinar, you must do this on like TikTok, this on Instagram, this on Facebook. And I was paying for all these programs, and I was like, whoa, I'd sold the retreat. I was still building this Facebook group that they won the viral one for it's called the West Highland Way, Tips and Tricks in Scotland. And I was like, everybody was keeping me so busy. And I felt like I was just on like a hamster's wheel, going round and round, spinning my wheels. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I sat down. I looked at everything I had done in 30 years and I went, if I do this, if I do this, if I do this, if I do this and do this and do this, I don't need to do what they're saying. Do they really want me to open a business or do they just want to keep me in their system? So I went, I tested my own theory and I did $10,000 in 1 hour. I went then to help other people and they're getting the same results. And I accidentally ended up with a business academy teaching other wannabe entrepreneurs and new coaches how to attract ideal clients, how to get fully booked just using Facebook. And for the ones who've seen the other days, you've seen some of my actual clients there. And one who started with £400 and went to 700 and then sold 10,000. It's just, it blows my mind. Honestly, it really does. It just absolutely blows my mind. Even though I do it, even though I teach it, it still blows my mind. So I'd like to carry on here. In the early stages of every business, there's this reality between $0 here and 10,000, 100,000. It's the same system. In the early growth days, guys, 80% of your results is going to come from your marketing and sales. The biggest lever you have in business is trust and momentum, not perfecting the products. Remember, build 3 topics, write 3 chapters of your book, your course, your coaching program, your retreat. The rest, use the information from others to build it. There's a guy who built the restaurants in Spain, and what he did, he reviewed loads of them. He opened up what everybody wanted. My cousin did the same in Scotland. She now owns 3 public houses filled with her ideal clients. So focus on intention and not just action. And this 0 to 100 is the same. You just do more of the same thing. Let me go back to the guy in Spain and tell you what he did. He spent several months going round all the restaurants, tagging where he was, taking a picture of his food and putting it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And people were saying, oh, I like my eggs like that. I like my sausages better like this. Eat there. They do this lovely pie. And he went and did all these restaurants in this tourist location. Tenerife, Canary Islands, that's where he did it. And then he opened the restaurant and he gave the clients exactly what they have been telling him, how they want things cooked, what they would like to see on a menu. His restaurant is now full of his ideal clients. So he had an idea. He might have had 3 things on his menu. He then used the information from other people to create the rest. It's called co-creation. And it's an amazing thing you can do online, especially as a new business, and an amazing thing you can do offline. Something really important here, let your audience see something real. If you want to teach them something online, coach them, or you want to write, show them something that is real. Before you talk about your program, you can see here, I've said, I showed the insane growth on a group. I showed within 5 minutes in yesterday's session, a group that wasn't mine. And within 5 minutes, I'd brought in 126 ideal clients using something I do. And I forgot to share this other one. So here it is here. I went on to my own group. I have many groups. And I did something. And This was about 45 seconds. I had to go quickly before it said 1 minute. And I did this live for the ones who are watching this on record to show you that everything I do is real. And I've covered these faces out through respect. So here's a women's group. It's a great group. But within 1 hour, another post got 148. So I know how to attract ideal clients in any niche, any business, and get you fully booked. Something important as well, action leads to trust. Why did I show that? Because I'm so fed up with what I see online. I wanted to prove to you that you all, in live actual numbers, in real time, how I bring in ideal clients in any niche. In my group, and you've seen, I went for 5 minutes in another group, and this is why I am so confident in what I offer. I am very confident in my academy and what I do for my clients. You need to be confident in your business, what you offer, and what you can do for your clients. You must be like that in any niche: life coach, weight loss, pets, divorce, sales, tech, moving overseas, admin work, spirituality work, lawyers, real estate, accountants, music, trauma. It doesn't matter. Be confident. Make yourself the superstar in your niche. This is what I do with everybody. We niche you beyond your life to make you better than anybody who's ever in your similar niche. Stand out by being authentic. Be the one that stands out in the crowd. The online space can feel a bit overwhelming, and you don't need louder tactics. But if you genuinely care, I mean, really genuinely care, the rest will come. Shift the focus. Ask, who can I serve today? Sales is service. Service is sales. One person helped, well, that's better than 10 who felt sold to. Does that make sense? Be a guide, not a closer. I hate all that heavy sales stuff. And where they're stuck, help people. Don't be shy. Go out there to the world and help people. Tell them what they need to do, why they need to do it, when they need to do it. Help people. The more people you help, the more life will come back to you. Care more than they expect. So really care more than they expect. Many people show up to impress and few show up to support. So be the one who genuinely wants them to succeed. Be the one who obsesses about their ideal client. Be that person. Be that person, and people will come, they will just come into your world. I'd like me to share this again. So give people a taste of your support before introducing whatever offer, product, business you're in. And when they feel seen and helped, they will want more. And some people right now, they might not be ready for your offer right now. They might need to come in and say, can you help me next month? And if somebody did that because of finances, bring them in now. Let them pay later, because you can be the person who changes their life. And it will always come back to help you in your business if you can be that person. I was that person. I still am that person. These are all people who I asked before I could share this. You're a genius. Thank you. Great advice. Love the Shark Tank comment. Thank you. Great advice. This is a genius. Thanks. Great stuff. Thank you. Wow. Truth. Thank you. I didn't take any money from these people. I just help these people. And this is the difference. When you can genuinely fall in love with your ideal client, some people you'll just help for free, and other people will pay you. And the more you live your life like this, business will also come to you. It will come to you. Imagine what your life, your wealth could be like if you followed millionaires' secrets online. Imagine what it could be like, and people go, oh, I wish that could be like that. You just follow the steps. Imagine yourself there. You follow the steps, and before you know it, I'm going to share something here. You'll have Dean Graciosi commenting to you online. You'll be in VIP rooms with the most amazing human being on earth, Mr. Tony Robbins. You'll be in other VIP rooms with Barry, who trains speakers and all the big gurus in America. And I have been trained with her, and I teach a completely other topic to train other people who want to come online and be a speaker. Thanks to Dean, thanks to Tony. If somebody had said to me years ago, Nicola, you will notice I have some different names here. My second name is actually Gardiner, but I go by the name of Scotland online because it's easier. I have several different Zoom accounts depending on where I log in, because these are private spaces. If somebody had said to me years ago, oh, you would be in this like private mastermind, you would be in this, you would be doing this, I would be like, really? But if you don't believe, if you don't dream, and if you don't go for your dreams, then you're never going to get your dreams. Everything counts. Everything you do, absolutely everything. So how do you get fully booked online? How do you attract ideal clients online? Where do you see yourself? Where does all that happen? How do you get them? Everything comes. And I had to start somewhere. Even though I built that big viral group, I opened up in a completely new niche. Spent a week plugging the internet with it, no ads, no funnel, and did 10,000 in the first hour. How did I did it? How did I do it? I didn't do it with a website. I didn't do it with a funnel. I didn't do it with Facebook ads. I didn't do it with all the things people were telling me to do, that I was just spinning and spinning and spinning. And people started to say to me, even some friends, how did you do that? And the most crazy thing I'm going to show you as well is I helped a friend, and she did more than me when I instructed her what to say, how to do it. She did 10,000 straight away with her ideal clients, and she got up to 100,000 in a week. And that's just by using a step-by-step formula. I made mistakes, people have made mistakes, but when you learn what to do, it's like, it blows your mind. If you think about it, if you get on an airplane and the airplane makes a very tiny move, it can end up somewhere else. So if you got on the plane in London and you wanted to go to New York, and the pilot made a tiny adjustment, he could end up in Los Angeles. That tiny wrong adjustment is the difference between you getting clients, your course selling, your digital product selling, you attracting ideal clients, the algorithm's working, the community's working. You just need to have the needle going the other way. So guys, how did I do it? How do my clients do it? That's all coming next.